And you ready?
Bye guys! See you
Bye!
soon. Have fun!
So welcome to Card from the Car. Today my special guest is a family member. It's Xavier Carter. Hello Xavier.
Thank you, Dad.
So what do you think of this car then?
Well, I think she's a beauty and she's got this old spirit in her. She's still got the old spirit.
An old spirit, that's cool, yeah. She's got a character.
Yeah.
So Xavier, you want to sing us a song?
Yeah.
Go on then.
I vow to thee, my country, all earthly things above, entire and whole and perfect, the service of my love.
Nice, very good. So today it's a Friday. The weather's getting better. It's getting to bearable temperatures where we can sit out in the car and enjoy the warmth. What's your favourite part about Bahrain in winter, Xavier?
Well, at least it doesn't get so hot and we sort of like sweat and sort of melt like ice cream.
That's right. We don't melt like ice creams in the winter, do we?
No.
And so, tell me about what's going on in your life right now, Xavier. What are the things that you're doing?
Well, COVID is a bit stressful for some people since my great uncle passed away from it.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
So, and my life is an amazing one, and I have two amazing parents.
Really? What are their names?
Lydia and Jason Carter.
Wow, they sound like an amazing team of people. So, I heard you've got your own YouTube channel.
Oh yes, yeah.
What's it called?
XAVIE Land.
XAVIE Land. So XAVIE LAND, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And what kind of stuff are you doing on XAVIE Land?
Well, I do cooking, unboxing things, experiments, and all those things.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
Well, one, that I enjoy people watching me and that my viewers get to experience new things and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And Zav, so next year we intend to leave Bahrain and go and live in France, is that right?
Yeah.
What's the most exciting thing about going to live in France?
Well, we have a house in this really old village.
Yeah.
And it's quite old, made of stone.
Yeah.
And it's marvellous house. It's small, nice and petite.
And what's the village called?
Sauve.
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 And what does it mean, Sauve?
I don't know.
It means safety.
It does?
Yeah.
So, even though I didn't know that, it's perfect for the three of us.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you like about France? Because I know you've been very excited about moving to France. What do you like about it?
Well, for example, it's going to be like a new life for us. It's going to be a new beginning.
A new beginning. And parlez-vous français? Tu parles français?
I don't know that.
Yes, you do. You can speak a little bit of French, can't you?
No, but I don't understand that. But my French will get better in the future.
It will.
I guarantee it.
I think when you move to France, your French will improve a lot.
Yeah, my mum and dad will be able to help me.
They will.
Especially my father, because he's amazing.
Yeah. So what do you think of the whole COVID-19 thing, Xavier? I know you said your uncle passed away from it. Your great uncle passed away from it. What do you think of it, really?
Well, I think God sent it, but I think it's because God couldn't stop us from killing the earth, so he had to bring the virus.
So you believe that God sent the virus?
To teach us a lesson.
Do you think God does things like that?
Well, he flooded the earth.
That's true. That was in the Old Testament, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you think God sent the virus to teach us a lesson?
Well, the earth is a living planet and it deserves our respect.
I wonder who else watching thinks that God sent the virus to punish us or to teach us a lesson. If you think that, write some comments in the things below. Do you want to ask me any questions?
Well, for For starters, why do we need these little microphones if we have these big ones?
Okay, so the little microphones up there, they pick up the sort of higher register of the voices, and the mics down there pick up the lower register. And the reason these are up here is because it's quite windy, because the top is down. And so these little mics will have a low cut, which cuts off as much as possible the wind sound. And these mics down here grab the rest of it. These mics down here wouldn't be quite enough because our voices are speaking outwards. So these mics pick up the voices speaking that way, and these mics pick up the body of the sound and the car sound.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we'll go into this little Zoom recorder.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're recording audio.
And also we're thinking about driving this car to France, right?
We are. We're looking into the possibility of driving this car all the way from Bahrain to France next year to continue the show, the Carter in the Car show. But also we could do a Carter in the Car all the way from Bahrain to France via Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Egypt, Turkey, and all the countries in between Turkey and France. So it could be an epic journey, but we need to plan it well.
And we have to drive through Egypt.
Yeah, part of Egypt, yeah.
On the way, can we see some pyramids?
We might be able to. Thing is, if we take our time, we could actually make a show and visit lots of amazing places on the way, right?
Yeah, but it'd take us almost a year, right?
Well, it won't take a year, but we could do it over a few weeks. We could do it over maybe 2-3 months and stop in amazing places and talk about those places, right? It'd be quite cool, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice. It's just, we have 4 cats, remember? So
And a horse.
Yeah, we have 4 cats and a 26-year-old Australian stock horse. Then I think it's better for them if we, I don't know, if we basically drive there quickly, and then, well, we could do the whole thing, but someone would have to look after the cats and the horses, because I don't think they'd be ready to just go all around the world, because I don't think they'd like it, especially my small cat Ince.
But what do you think about that journey, driving for sort of 3 months with a horse in tow in this car and a TV crew? What do you think?
But Mum said we should probably leave the horse and the cats here, and then come back for both of them.
No, I think we'll bring the horse with us. We'll tow the horse with this car. We might have a TV crew with us, so we'll have lots of space, and we'll plan it really well so we don't get into trouble for taking the horse across board, and we're going to get all the paperwork done, all the permissions for the car. So it's quite a lot of work, but it's possible. It's amazing. So Xavi, you love singing, right?
Yeah.
So you did a music video, I Vow to Thee My Country.
Yeah.
How was it doing that?
It was quite hard work. I had to squeeze into quite some small trousers.
The thing is, we recorded some of it in the spring and some of it in the summer, and you grew so much in a few weeks, right?
Yeah, the trousers almost split, don't you remember?
Amazing. Yeah, amazing. What was the hardest thing about doing that music video? Because it was a lot of work, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had to drive all around the country and doing that. Even though this country is tiny, it only takes 1 hour to get across the entire country.
But surely the hardest part was recording the voice, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we had to do it over and over and over and over again. It would take hours.
I know, it's difficult. I think recording is a very difficult thing and people are not prepared for it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we just did it all of a sudden. Like, if we had done it all in the spring, we wouldn't have the problem with all the heat, like when we released it, because we had to go to those rock formations in the heat.
Yeah.
So we could have just had the choice of doing it all in the spring, and then we wouldn't have had the problem in the heat.
Yeah. And so what's going to be your next music video?
I don't know yet. My mum and you plan everything, don't they? And we talk about it as a family, discuss what songs and all that.
But do you have a video that you want to do? I mean, a song you want to do next?
Indeed I do, one I've wanted to do for a very long time.
What's that?
Grow the Roses.
And what's that from?
Have you ever heard of the 60-year-old classic film Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Of course, I've seen it many times. I was a kid once, you know.
I know you were, but have you seen it?
Of course, I saw it when I was a kid. I think I saw it in the cinema when I was a kid. I think I've seen it in loads of different settings. And it's a great film. So Grow the Roses is from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, is that right?
Yeah. Well, they tried to make the emperor of Bulgaria's car float.
Why do you love that song?
Because it's inspirational. It has a message, and that every disaster isn't a disaster. You can always try again.
Okay, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
And it's full of encouragement. And it proves that nothing's impossible.
Amazing.
You just have to focus.
Very good. So, you love singing, you love acting, you love being in front of a camera. Do you think you might do that for a career one day, or have you got another thing in mind for your life?
Well, it's quite recent that me and my friends have been talking about going to the mighty US of A and setting up a school.
Oh, setting up a school for what?
I don't know, because earlier I will do this as well at some point. I was thinking of, when I'm grown up, of taking over the school of BSB.
Taking it over what?
Becoming headmaster.
Oh right, okay. So you'd like to be headmaster of the British School Bahrain?
Yeah, and I want to upgrade it.
Upgrade it how?
Make it wider, longer, taller.
Okay, nice. Where do you see the world in 1 year from now?
I see that hopefully we'll find a cure for this virus. And the deaths will go down, the infections,
Yeah.
and the outbreaks. No more outbreaks.
Yeah.
That's what we should be hoping for, especially the US of A.
And Bahrain is doing very, very well.
Because they found medicine.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're doing, but they're doing something right. I mean, Bahrain has a 8 times lower death rate than the US, for instance, and the cases have dropped to 45% in just a few weeks. So Bahrain's on the road to eradicating the virus, which is amazing.
Then it's bye-bye face masks.
I'm not sure. The face mask thing might be around for a while.
But will the whole school thing go back to normal, where we're allowed to, I don't know, sit
Have contact.
together?
I don't know, to be honest. It's hard to say, really. I'm sure it'll go back to that eventually.
Yeah, it's just, I hate being socially distanced from my friends, you know?
It's difficult, isn't it? Is there anything else you want to say for Carter and the Card? Any message you want to bring to people?
Not really, but all I can say is nothing's impossible.